viewers, welcome to the 42nd episode of Angry Birds News. Today again I will be showing you news from the last week, which will feature a lot of the news about Angry Birds Movie 3, some of which we received from viewer Rack16. So let's move on to the first news. On June 16, Angry Birds 2 gets update 26.4.0. And yes, I know they changed the version name again, but this time it makes more sense. But this update moved the buttons of Piggy Mail and settings to upper right corner of the screen. And now when you give rainbow feathers to your birds, the cards of your birds are larger than before. In my opinion, these are too large. They should make them a bit smaller. On June 18th, we learned that the trailer of Angry Birds Movie 3 will be 2 minutes long and has been rated by Albert Film Ratings to the G, which means it's to general audience. But on June 20th, the first photos of Angry Birds 3 were leaked, specifically photos of merch, which turned out to be real, except for one photo. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that I got this news from BlueJimmy48Fan. Sorry, I dropped my crypt note of script. And on June 21st, Angry Birds Hatchlings received update 10.1.0, which only adds new events and new hatchlings. But moving on June 22nd started a 49th season of Arena in Angry Birds 2, and now in the Arena shop we can buy a second upgrade to Hat for Leonard from Celestial Hat Set for 15,000 coins. But also on June 22nd in Angry Birds 2 we get a new legendary Foul Play Hat Set which we can collect from Tower of Fortune and upgrade until July 2nd. And you already have an episode on our channel in which I show you how to complete Ace on a Prize adventure in Angry Birds 2 without Shead. Of course, I have linked to this video in the description. But if you want to get this hat set quickly and without losing all your gems, then you have on our channel a video titled How much you can really spend on Tower of Fortune, where at the end I let you some tips which will help you to get this hat set. You have linked to this video in the description. But moving on, also on June 22nd, angrybirdspop gets update 3.158.0. This update only adds another 40 levels to the game. But on June 23rd, angrybirdsfriends gets update 14.5.0. This update only changed a bit icon of the game, so it now have number 2026 in a corner. But on June 24th, Rovio officially showed us first photos from the third movie showing Silver, Red, their 3 children, their spider pet, and on other one we can see Chuck and Bomb. And yeah, the trailer might be coming soon. Also on June 24th, angrybirdsmatch received a bug fix 0.10.0 which only fixes bugs. But on June 25th, in angrybirdsdreamblast started Movie Magic Dream Pass, in which we can unlock many coins and power-ups, and at the end we can unlock a player icon showing Red from the first movie. This Dream Pass will run until July 21st. But also on June 25th, in angrybirdsPop started 22nd season featuring football costumes for your birds, and will run until July 26th. But also on June 25th, in angrybirdsPop started Mighty Eagle Store event where you can exchange tokens for prizes. This event will run until July 8th. But on June 26th, we received information about returning Slingshot Stories Space, and we will get a new episodes on July 12th. And I think it could mean that Space event will return to Angry Birds 2, because last time when we have 3 episodes from the series, it was during the Space event in Angry Birds 2, so maybe we'll get a throwback of the Space hat set, and maybe the entire event will return to the game. What do you think about this? Let me down in the comments. And now, some news from the future. The current Blast Royal Pass in Angry Birds Blast will end in 2 days, so if you want to collect the rewards from this pass, you should hurry up. And this is all the news that I prepared for you for this episode. But thank you for watching this episode. Remember that this series, Angry Birds News, will appear every week unless nothing interesting happens that week. So if you like this news, remember to leave a like under this video and type down in the comments what do you think about this news. You can also subscribe our channel with a bell so you didn't miss future episodes from this series and future episodes from Angry Birds or other games. You can also share this video with your friends if you want them to know what's happening in the gaming world. And remember to check my Instagram and TikTok, where in future I will post more videos about Angry Birds and maybe about other games such as Plants vs Zombies. Of course you have linked to them in the description. But see you in the next videos. Said by Shead.